So my final comment will be when you see the envelope that will come around, the miracles happen, but they need support. Pat and Carolyn have never turned a child away, and that's the philosophy of Morrissey-Compton. Whether they're a child in the juvenile justice system, whether they're a poor family on the coast that are sons or daughters of farm workers, whether they're a poor family in the peninsula, everyone will get served and get served at the same level of those families that can afford it. But what Morrissey-Compton is most about is the miracles that need to happen for kids who have learning disabilities challenged. So thank you all for coming, and I'm going to invite Lyn up, who made this evening possible because she put us all together in the same room. Lyn, please.
I know we're running behind, so you'll be happy to know that this is the shorter version of the tribute that I wrote. I didn't plan to be the one reading it. I hope my coworkers would come up here. Originally, it was written as a little bit of a roast, and the truth is, Pat and Carolyn, the more I love somebody, the more I want to kid them, but not everybody wants to do that. So you're going to get a little bit of a watered-down version. If you want to hear the version that has the good parts in it, I'm happy to send it to you later. But I want you to know I admire you more than words can express. Some of you know them very well, others less so. We're all here for one reason, and that's to celebrate all the good that they've done for kids with learning disabilities. So this is my tribute to these wonderful founders. Let me take a brief moment to share with you now a tale certain to thrill and surprise of two Midwestern gals who became bestest pals with intentions both selfless and wise. Back in 1982, educators were blue, California's school budget was shrinking. In particular, skids were our special needs kids. Just what could those lawmakers be thinking? In this face of disaster, a bright light did loom from two ladies whose vision was grounded. Rather than get annoyed, they instead filled that void with this fine agency that they founded. They say founders have simply found something they love, and it's never just business, you see. That holds doubly true for our own founders too, our dear Pat M. and Carolyn C. Like two peas in one pod, they're as sweet as can be, and as wholesome as red apple pies. Spreading sunshine and light, be it day or dark night. Hold it, Carolyn, stop rolling your eyes. Though they look about alike, people get them mixed up, yet they go with the flow, one might say. You can call one the other, they don't even mutter. It's a big compliment either way. To Alaska they went several summers for years, naturally so that Pat could do good. For those children there who may learn differently too, she'd teach grizzlies to read as she could. One fine day while up north, a big earthquake did hit, so our ladies began their quest yonder. Via car, train, and boat, towards their home they did float. So how far off track did you wander? Now retired they travel, both near and abroad, but for Italy always they pine. They say culture's the appeal, but we know what's real. They love drinking that sweet Tuscan wine. Carolyn loves to cook, and while there took a course in preparing Italian cuisine. There she was on vacation, a gorgeous location, but still ever the great classroom queen. They've a place in Carmel they've decided to sell. That location just cannot be beat. But a better suggestion I'd like to now mention, why not make it a staff retreat? We found it surprising they're not big on pets, with such generous, wide-open hearts. Though it is rather funny, they once kept a bunny, creatures rarely renowned for great smarts. Together they've touched several thousands of lives. In esteem they are held high above. I don't mean to be sappy, but their own lives are happy, more than chock full of friendship and love. In conclusion, this honor, they resisted at first, all the while they took us to task. No, you can't honor us. We're not worth all this fuss. I replied, you're loved, be proud, and bask.
So we've reached the end of our evening. The table captains at each of your tables have envelopes. If you're able to donate anything, any amount of money makes a difference. I appreciate you very much coming out this evening for this very special event to honor Pat and Carolyn. I think it's going to be a wonderful memory for them and for the organization. And I thank you again for all of your help and generosity and support over the years. Have a good evening.